Okay, so 976 Studios, I am here with the one and only Gunny. This is the second time that we have tried to record this. Hopefully now he can actually see what I'm doing, and the game doesn't skip as much as it just was. We didn't miss much, so I might just resume the game. But I think it was just cutscenes and stuff that we missed. But we're playing Battlefront II, the original from 2005, the classic from the old days. Um, that I think I at least grew up with. I don't think Gunny really did, but I definitely remember growing up with both these games and them being very impactful. And the new Battlefront games just don't scratch the same itch as this one. So
I was too busy playing Halo back in the day.
yeah, he's the
But
Halo
I
guy.
always heard
So
great things. Always
yeah,
heard great things about this game.
yeah, this game
And
is it's awesome. This game is awesome. Let's hold on. Let me make sure that the audio settings are good here. Just that they're not too loud. That they're overpowering everything else. Cool. All right, that should be fun. And then we'll fuck it. We'll go ahead and just hit resume.
jump right in.
So yeah, like I was saying, this game you mostly play as the clone army. You can unlock Jedi with enough time, but we're gonna skip all this.
Got some base 2 clone troopers,
Yeah,
501st.
501st. I can play
Let's
as this
go.
guy, the heavy trooper. I like him because he's just a reskin of Commander Bakara, who's one of my favorite clone
Yeah.
troopers. The clone sharpshooter, and they. By the way, when I was a kid, there were figures for all of these guys because this game was such a big deal at the time. They released Hasbro figures for all these guys, so I had most of these figures. The clone
I've seen some of your
sharpshooter.
figures in your collection. I think you have some
Oh
Black
yeah,
Series figures.
Black Series. I've got some classic guys from the old days. The clone shot. He's just a reskin of the 212th Airborne. This guy's cool as shit. Clone engineer, and these guys have different, like, okay, so you see like the clone commander, I've got to unlock him with time as well as the jet trooper, but I think for this one we're gonna play as, we'll just try the regular fucking clone trooper, fuck it. So the basic
So
idea,
how do you actually go about unlocking new clones?
you have to score a certain amount of points during a match, and basically even the campaign of this plays a lot like multiplayer. It's a big capture the flag game. So the whole thing is
Okay.
we've got to go take out these droid like objectives and stuff, and that's how the story progresses. But it's fun, and that's what matters, and it's better than the modern Battlefront 2 because I don't have to pay for shit to play this except for the game itself. So for any new
No,
viewers, if
new
there's
graphics means better.
yeah, exactly. For if there's anybody who's a new viewer who's watching this, uh, like back in the day, you didn't have to pay for shit for this game. You bought the game and you got everything with it. So that's why I
Imagine
prefer
that.
this. The new Battlefront 2s that are published by EA, and I think I don't think EA actually, I think it was all Pandemic Studios, the same guys that did Mercenaries did this.
Yeah, I believe
So,
so.
it was them and LucasArts. So, all this was just like, once you got it, you got it. So, fuck it, let's go ahead and start. And so it's a straight up
Almost
first
makes
person
me
shooter.
almost makes me miss the days when George Lucas had direct and complete creative control over Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah, me too. So, new objective. So, we got to cross the bridge and capture the forward command post inside the central building. Note, you can turn off objective details in the game options menu. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let it, because I haven't played this in a while. But, okay. Enter or mouse button 1. Alright. We are fucking in it, boys. Let's kill some fucking droids. That's a grenade button. Okay.
Magneto.
Yeah, we are on the Battle of Megiddo. For any Star Wars nerds that don't know, that is, very significant for the Clone Wars, at least. Oh man, it's been a while since I played this. I'm gonna get whacked so many times during this playthrough.
And I believe those are actually Galactic Marine units.
Yeah, there is 21st Nova Corps guys running around. That's
That's
the
right. Yeah.
heavy troopers, I think, or something like that.
And was that Picard's unit?
Yeah, yep, that would be
Okay.
Bakara's unit. Unfortunately, Bakara himself was not in the game, but there was like a direct reskin of him. These guys, like for old AI, they do run in front of you and shit. But this game was fucking
Yeah.
like this. So Battlefront 2 was very Clone Wars oriented, whereas like once you got into the first Battlefront, it was a lot of like Hoth, Rebellion era stuff.
Like Empire kind of era.
Yeah, and that one was fun
Okay.
too because you could play as the fucking stormtroopers or the rebellion and you can play as the droids too at this point. I don't really do that a whole lot. I like to play as the clones, but so there's our first objective right there, and we're already fucking pushing it. So fucking take these guys out and fuck them. So yeah, what's been new? Oh fuck, I got fucked. What's been new in your life, Gunny?
Damn. That was a
Yeah, that was
ragdoll
a
and a
fucking.
half.
Oh yeah, the fucking
Oh, the
retextures for
super
them.
battle droids?
No, that was a Magna Guard. That was
Or
actually a
Magna Guard,
Magna Guard, yeah. So I'm
Oh,
just gonna
wow.
keep it with the regular guy. But yeah, yeah, it's been a minute since we've actually played, so 1 second and I will be right back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so what's been new in your field of things? There's Super Baldoy right there.
There he is, yeah. The B2. Well, let's see.
This is back
I'm always
to
racking my brain when people ask me these questions. Like, hey, what's going on with you? I'm like, I'll be intense the last 9 months.
yeah, because it's been a minute since it has legitimately been a
Well,
minute
yeah.
since we've recorded.
I don't know if it's. I don't think it's been 9 months, but yeah. Well, our last recording was um. Oh God, what was that game?
Mercenaries.
Mercenaries. Thank you. Yeah, so that was a minute ago. Not a hell of a lot on my end. Just a lot of work and that usual grind.
Oh fuck, that dude spawned right in front of me. What the hell?
Yeah, he did. He said, "No, I'm gonna block your
Holy
path
shit.
right here."
So the thing about this game is that the campaign literally plays out like a fucking multiplayer.
Yeah,
Which
I can
is
see that.
interesting for the time, because this is not multiplayer. This is literally just the campaign. This is the single player campaign. And it's all just a big, like, capture the flag type deal. And these guys over there here, these droids will give me, like, health and ammo. So if I stand next to them. So I just got healed. And I just got my ammo back. So I just got a nice refill there. And now, we are good to go. I guess I guess it's been mostly the same on my end. It's mostly been, like, work and stuff. But,
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what you've been up to.
mostly work and, the usual grind. Been wanting to get back to recording, but haven't had the time to do it, and just me and Gunny just kind of decided tonight, like, hey, fuck it, let's do it. So
Hey, let's jump into it.
I'm gonna go back to that fucking health because I just got hit with a rocket. I think, yeah, I'm like I got a quarter of my health taken out.
Yikes. This game came out, I believe,
2005. 2005, yeah,
2005.
same year as Mercenaries, yeah.
Same year as Revenge of the Sith.
Yep. So that would have explained a lot of the Phase 2 clones and shit in this game.
Yeah, I always love the Phase 2 clones.
Phase 2 is my favorite.
Yeah, I mean that armor. I mean personal preference, but that armor is just
so
the way
cool.
to go.
There's about to be a train passing my house. That's the greatest thing about living right here. So if they go silent for a second, that's my fault. Alright, we're good. Oh, fuck, I just got hit. Hey, fuck you, buddy. Hey, get out of here. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. No, it's good. So, yeah, this is literally most of, like, the game. It's just, it's point-to-point objective taking. And that's how you progress through the campaign, is you just literally play through a campaign as the clone army and fight your way. So this is the objective right here, and we've got to hold it right now. And you can see in the right side right there, it's draining, so now it's about to turn blue. See, it's flashing right now because there's droids in here with us. We have to hold this until it turns fully blue, and then it's ours. And there's conveniently a health and ammo droid right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so now particle cannons we've got to take out. All right. Be great if I was playing as like a heavy clone with a rocket launcher.
Yeah, right.
So let's see. I'm not hitting him from here. One thing that was notable during these games is that like none of the blasters were particularly accurate.
Yeah.
Oh boy, there's a AAT. You can actually take these over too, by the way. So now I'm playing as this
that's
thing.
awesome.
This shit was fun when I was growing up, man. This was like the meat and potatoes of being a Star Wars fan. Like, if
See,
you had
I
any of the
wish I
Battlefront
had played
games,
this.
well, it's only $4 on Steam right now, so
I may have to do something about that. And
yeah,
this came out so 2005. That would have been PS2 era.
yeah,
Right?
PS2 and the original Xbox, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh, the original
GameCube got
Xbox
it.
too.
Yeah, maybe GameCube also got it. I don't remember, but I do remember that the PlayStation had it, and the original Xbox had it because I had one on PlayStation and I had one on Xbox. Ooh, I'm overheating the gun. That's one thing that is about these heavy weapons is you can't really overheat them or you just can't use them for like a couple seconds.
Right.
But yeah, so I've got to basically take these things out now. And this game introduced a whole plethora of different like weapon classes that we didn't previously have in the Star Wars universe, which is really cool. There we go. Okay, so destroy the generator, power down the energy shields. This will allow us to move our vehicles towards the energy collector. Cool. So, and you can also see at the top there's a health meter for whatever enemy I'm aiming at. So that tank
I
right
was
there.
wondering what that was.
Yeah, I can actually take this tank out with enough time, and there is actually a big cannon on this. I forgot about. You see, so boom,
Ooh, there you
boom. Let's try to handle these guys while I can. This little droid right here is just running around. I think one thing that we actually left off on the last Mercenaries recording that we never got to truly elaborate on because the recording got screwed up was nostalgia. We were talking about like old, like 2008 era YouTube stuff we used to watch as kids.
Yeah,
And we
that's
never
right.
really got to truly talk about that because the recordings got screwed up. So, shit, you know, while we're playing a nostalgic era of video games, we may as well talk about that kind of stuff because I think that's only appropriate. All right, this thing's on fire, so let's just abandon it.
Oh man, the good old days of YouTube, like that. And everybody has like special memories from like their childhood or like their formative years. But I really think that that era of like probably 2004 to like 2010, 11, 12, like right around then was really just like the best time.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely, dude. Like, a lot of people don't relate to this one because a lot of people hated, like, a lot of the stuff that I watched at the time. Like, I used to watch a lot of, Smosh, and, like, unfortunately, at the time, I watched Onision, and, if you know anything about recent history,
boy.
you know that that guy did not do good things. And,
He's not doing so well nowadays.
no, he's not. It's kind of old news now, but I think it's actually been revitalized. I think something new has come up with this case, and I haven't really kept up with it, so it's not really my position to commentate on it. But yeah, that dude didn't do so good. But Smosh was one of my big things as a kid. I loved Smosh.
You get demonetized for even uttering Onision.
Yeah, it's not like we're monetized anyways, because we curse within the first 15 seconds of the video. Thanks, by the way, YouTube.
Oh fuck yeah, you're right. All right, well I
were,
guess I can drop that act.
yeah, if we were monetized, I think all of us here at the 976 Studios would be getting paid right now. But you know, thank you, Susan. Whatever your name is. Bang
Well,
up
they have a
job you
new
do.
they have
New
a new
CEO.
CEO now.
And he was the one that was lobbying for NFTs and shit.
Yeah, he's trying to push NFTs.
It's fucking stupid, dude. I hate that stuff. But Yeah, back in the old days, man, it was just like there was so much goofy stuff that I used to watch. Um, Smosh, I guess, was kind of the peak of the iceberg for it, but like I don't like I think I mentioned this when we were recording Mercenaries and the recording got fucked up. Um, fuck, I'm gonna get decked. Nox's Corner was like this claymation animation channel that I used to watch, and that was like 2007, 2008 era YouTube, and that shit was so funny back in the day, and it really like my opinion on YouTube nowadays is I think that it's very oversaturated with just stupid like clickbaity like stuff.
Oh,
Like, does
absolutely.
that make like like you go on YouTube and like like especially with the whole ad thing where like ads are so prominent now. Like I literally get ads on YouTube at this point that are like straight up advertising scams where I'll go on YouTube and it'll be like, oh, click this video to win free $1,000, and it's like, are we really to a point to where YouTube claims to be like, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to talk about my political beliefs on a channel like this, but I'm a very progressive person, as people know me to be. At least my beliefs are pretty progressive. And YouTube claims to be like this progressive platform, but you guys are literally scamming people of like out of money, like by allowing this kind of stuff to happen. And it's so stupid because back in the days when I ideally wanted to have a channel like this, that was unheard of, really. Like, you still
Oh
had
yeah.
scams running around and stuff like that, but it was so innocent back in the day. Like, I remember, Gunny, you were telling me about a YouTube video that you used to watch. It was like some animated lizard drinking from a cup or something, and it was really,
Yes, I was just gonna talk about that.
yeah. You mentioned that during the Mercenaries recording, and
Oh, I did.
since, yeah, so yeah, if you want to talk about that, go right ahead.
So at the risk of sounding like a complete and total moron, um, I really, I really can't describe it. It's something I'll just have to like direct you to the actual video. But I would highly encourage anybody to watch a video called "Drinking Out of Cups."
Drinking out of cups, that's the one.
And that was, and I was going to touch on that as far as like the old days of like YouTube nostalgia for me at least, because that is one of the earliest videos I can remember watching, um, and really enjoying, just because it was so like so weirdly funny. Basically, there was like this animated lizard. And, it's gonna sound really stupid. There's this like animated lizard, and he's like, I think the story behind it was the guy who was voicing the lizard was like watching these commercials on TV, and he was like doing these. I guess the word would be voiceovers, essentially, of like he was describing what he was watching in the
Right.
commercial, but it was just like it was just like the weirdest shit. It was like the weirdest shit, and there was this animated lizard over the video, like it was fucking it was so weird. I can't describe it without sounding retarded,
We'll,
but
we'll we'll put a link to it in the description. Fuck it.
you have to. Um,
Oh, I forgot.
but yeah, I mean
Yeah,
those were
we
the
just
glory
got
days for
fucking.
me.
We just got our asses whooped. We just got beat. We just
Yeah.
got beat. So I forgot that there's actually a point timer on each side, and if you lose, you actually have to start over.
The whole mission?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, shit. That was the thing back in the day. Back in 2005, it was like, if I lose this mission, I'm losing this mission, and I've gotta
Uh,
start over.
a
Right?
time before checkpoints.
Oh yeah. A much finer time. All right, let's hit it again. Let's try to beat it. I'm not gonna go in as the heavy trooper this time. That was a mistake. But yeah, drinking out of cups. We'll put that in the description. So
You're either gonna think it's hilarious, or you're gonna lose some brain. You're gonna lose some brain cells either way. But you're either gonna be like, "This is the funniest shit I've ever seen," or you're gonna be like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
or you're gonna be very nostalgic about it, or you're already gonna know what it is, and that's fine
I
too.
I hope there's someone out there who can share that little piece of nostalgia with me. But
Oh, I forgot I have a scope.
that that was hilarious. All these years later, I mean, and I don't know when it was originally uploaded, but it was way back in the glory days of YouTube, and I was younger. Um,
Way back. I
way
watched
back
it
when.
after we recorded Mercenaries. I watched it. And it
Wait,
was weird. I'm gonna be honest. It was
yeah,
weird. It was like obscure humor to me for a second. I'm like, what? Like it's like this little weird lizard thing. It's just like this guy talking. It's like what's going on here?
there was like a there was like a background to it too. Like people were trying to figure out
Oh,
like, is this guy on drugs? And then like I think the story for a while was like this dude was clearly on something, and then it was like there was something came out about like the guy said he wasn't on
oh,
drugs, and
God damn it!
oh, very weird,
Yeah, it sounds like it. Honestly.
very weird. Other than that, I watched a lot of. I remember watching um, RB and the Chief, which was like a
Yes, yes. You brought this up as
yeah.
well. I was waiting for you to bring up RB and the Chief.
Oh man, I just rewatched it recently too. It was a it was a series of shorts. They were maybe only like 15, 20 minutes in length each episode, and there was this Arbiter and Master Chief action figure. Um,
It was
like
like
I
animated. It
guess
was
you
like
could call it.
stop motion.
Yeah, it was like a motion. I guess you could call it like live action sort of thing almost. And Arbiter had the voice of Microsoft Mike, and Chief had the voice of Microsoft Sam. And Chief was like this total like gamer fuel like mind of an 8-year old's played
What?
nothing but Halo,
Oh,
like
I
talk
suck
shit
at this
all
right
day.
now.
It was and that was one of my I guess web show.
Screw it. We'll link it.
That
That
was another fond memory
we'll
of
link
mine.
that too. Fuck it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I used to watch a channel called Knox's Corner, and Knox's Corner was this guy named Robert Benfer. It was his project, where he had these little animated claymen, and he would stop motion animate them, and it was really fucking good. They would have like guns and shit, and it was the most 2007 humor ever, which probably explains a lot about me. But it was just
So what do you
funny.
mean by like 2007
Like
humor?
there was a whole episode about like this twist where it was like pancakes, right? But the pancakes were actually landmines. So anytime anybody would try to go get a pancake, they just get fucking blown up and killed. And this dude like did gore for he had blood inside of them and everything. And like I remember this one specific thing in Nox's Corner where one of the claimant is like, "I like to sit on my pancakes," and he puts his ass on it and gets blown up. And it was all done by hand. It was entirely stop motion animated. I don't know what that guy is up to nowadays. I remember when he stopped doing the series like 10 or so years ago, which is hard to think that it's really kind of been that long. But yeah, it was like that was my bread and butter back in the day. I loved that stuff. I thought it was
You have to like
hilarious.
that too.
Um,
Like that channel as well.
and like Smosh back when it was just Ian and Anthony, like way back in the day. That was me and my brother we were on that stuff like literally like bread and butter. It was we had a Nintendo Wii and we would just watch YouTube on that thing for hours after school and literally that was like the rotation. It was like Smosh and Knox's Corner and just all this different stuff on YouTube. Why is this not blowing up, by the way? What the hell is going on here? What the fuck is going on? I don't fucking get it, guys.
That was my first. I believe that was my first gaming system was the Wii.
The Wii went fucking hard, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't
Actually, it may
care.
have been the Nintendo DS and then the Wii.
Oh,
Of course,
dude, I had a DS
somewhere around the
around
same
the
time.
same time. I had a DS Lite, and the first game I got was Star Wars The Clone Wars, the game,
Oh
on the
yes,
DS. That shit
yes.
went hard. I didn't think much of it when I was a kid, but now that I've actually gotten back into like retro game consoles and stuff like that and just playing older games, especially for the channel and stuff, it's been like, yo, I miss that. You know what I mean? It's like I miss that game.
Uh,
I've been looking on eBay. I am going to get that game again. And if
I
I can
wish I
figure
still
out
had my DS.
if I can figure out how to emulate it, I am 100% going to play that shit.
Absolutely, please do, because I would have loved to see that. I haven't seen that game probably since I was 9, 10 years old.
That was something else, I'll tell you.
But I remember such fond memories of that. And I had the Transformers games as well on the DS.
Oh yeah, the Transformers game. Yeah, those were. I had that on the Wii. I had the Transformers game on the Wii, where you played as Bumblebee and stuff, and then you eventually played as like Starscream in like the desert, and then it was just
Yeah.
cool. It was just really cool to me. I don't know.
Now I want to look up how much I can find a Nintendo DS for.
I go to Comic Cons all the time, dude. I could probably find one for you for like a couple, like not that much.
Honestly, I might be interested in that just to relive like the nostalgia.
I gotta get out of this thing. That's like,
Oh.
oh fuck,
Oh,
oh fuck. That dude had an RPG.
he lived.
Yeah, old games do that sometimes.
Makes sense.
I feel like we're gonna lose this one too. I don't even know how long we've been going on recording. I'm just going.
About probably 20 minutes.
Oh,
I am
it's
just going.
Trigger and Elite have shown up to the recording.
Welcome
We have
to the
two
party.
surprise guests.
I am coming.
Do not come.
Oh.
Do not come.
I am
Not
coming.
as
So we were talking about, me and Gunny were talking about old games we used to play. So I was talking about like the old Clone Wars game on DS. If you guys want to check, what are the games that you guys played when you were growing up?
Power Rangers on the 3DS.
Legit?
Yeah.
Tell me about what was it like? Because I remember Power Rangers on the Game
2DS,
Boy.
2DS, fuck.
Oh, I had the Power Rangers on the fucking Game Boy Advance, and that was like
I don't know.
shit. It was totally
Weird.
shit.
Like 2 different generations, so it was mid, but it was fun to me at the time.
That's fair. Power Rangers games, you know, they be
Now,
what they be.
Super Mario, however, that's a different story. That one.
Oh, I actually had Mario World, Yoshi's Island on Game Boy Advance. That is probably one of my favorite Mario games still to this day.
We ain't gonna mention Halo.
This has got.
No,
Don't
mention
even
Halo.
Bring it up.
No, no,
Oh,
go for it. Go for it. Talk about Halo. I don't care.
That you mean the best game of all time?
Halo's probably gonna.
No. Best franchise, except for the last 3.
Oh yeah.
Halo is probably gonna be on this channel at some point, anyways. So we may as well just go ahead and talk about it.
I would love that if we do that. Yeah, Halo is definitely my bread and butter as a growing up, and even now. It's really one of those things where like you love it more than anything in the world, and it kind of just becomes
Ah.
wow, that really happened in the same place twice.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes this
yeah.
game is ruthless.
At least you don't have to start all the way over.
No, not yet. Not until we lose the objective. Which right now we
But,
are winning. So.
Oh, at least, yeah.
I used to play the shit out of this game, and
Surprisingly, Gunny told me that he didn't really play this game when he was growing up,
really,
which is a
I
shocker
played
to
it
me.
twice.
I played a lot of this game. This is like one of my favorites.
Very first game
Oops.
was. Hold on, let me find it.
This was actually the
Look.
first console game I played.
It's a Medal of Honor game. Hold on.
So yeah, by the way, for anybody who's going to be viewing who doesn't know who just randomly showed up, that would be Trigger and Elite just showed up
I
just
can't fucking
out of the
spell
blue.
it.
So
Yeah, we got
Got finished in it.
yeah.
that's super wrist rockets.
Watch those wrist rockets.
I do know some of the. I never personally played this, but I've watched a decent amount of gameplay, and I'm familiar with some of the.
Dialogue.
I guess nowadays are memes.
Yeah.
About the wrist rockets and everything.
Y'all
Yeah, it
ever
was
get extremely angry at Mario Kart?
Yeah. Yes. Because I used to play against my brother on Mario Kart, and ultimately he would be better than me at the game. So,
I used to
there
just
we
play
go.
against bots when I was a kid, and I got in some pretty heated moments.
Well, back
'Cause
when
I was so bad at the game.
back when I used to
Well, it's like what
play Mario
it's like
Kart
what Qui-Gon
Wii.
Jinn said about there always being a bigger dick.
Back when I used to play Mario Kart Wii, I used to play
I thought that
against.
was a bigger fish, Gunny.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, these dudes are spamming grenades. Back when I used to play Mario Kart Wii, that was when Nintendo Wi-Fi was still a thing. Unfortunately, is not anymore. Man, this is really a relic of old gaming. Like the enemies would just spawn right in front of you. Fuck it, we're gonna push it. Let's take these things
Hard
out.
push.
Come on, give me another rocket. Come on. There we go. Fuck them up. Okay. Oh my god.
I am grateful for the gaming upbringing, I guess you could say, that I had with Halo and Xbox 360 mostly, and like we had mentioned, some Wii and Nintendo DS sprinkled in there as well. But
Absolutely.
I did miss out on games like these, which have really just become like legends over the years.
And it was also, I mean, for some people, I mean, back in the day, at least when we were growing up, some of this shit was like, if you know, you know, but it was like, a lot of this stuff wasn't as well known. I think this game was very well known, but for some people, I guess they just didn't. Like, when I was coming, I didn't discover this game until I was like 7 years old, maybe 6 or 7. That was like 2 years after it came out, so it was like, yeah. You know, if you didn't know, you had no idea this game existed, and then when you found out it existed, it was like the best thing in the fucking world. In my case, this was the best thing in the world for me. These guys are spawning on the objective. Where's the clone army? Where is the Republic? Come on.
They are not here to save you.
The clone army is lacking, dude.
No one is coming to help you.
They really left you there.
They did.
POV, you're a trooper who disobeyed Order 66.
Come on. Oh, I can't even get up there with this thing.
Nice game design.
Oh, come on, dude. It was 2005.
No, I know.
Damn, Kai, that's your birthday year. You gonna diss your birthday year? Come on, man.
Can I blow this up?
Run.
You're getting.
Run.
The clone army
This
is
is,
supposed to push with me. They're nowhere to be found.
Stop spamming, bro.
This is a Thorn last stand.
Yeah, it is. This
Oh.
is kind of like Commander Thorn. Oh, my lord. Alright, I'm on the objective. I just
All
have
of
to
them.
hold them off. Oh, God. I can't. I gotta go back to where the clones are.
Where the
Oh,
hell
my
are
God.
you?
We're at 1 ticket as well. Come on, guys. Alright, I'm gonna have to get off this thing, I think. Where's the clones? Dude, where are
They all
they?
dead.
You're the last one left. Finish the mission.
Oh, man. If I'm the last one left, we're screwed.
Yeah, 1 ticket. You're the 1 ticket.
Oh, my God. I am the last one left.
That
Dude, I
makes
suck at this
sense.
game. I suck. We're gonna call this the terrible playthrough.
Oh my god.
You can do it. I believe in you.
We're surviving. We're out here
He's
surviving.
getting literally fucked.
The last clone of Magito. Wow.
Literally the last clone of my Guido.
Kiadi Bundi never dies because you don't take the objective.
I think I can play as him. Hold on. No, I can't. I lost that opportunity. Ugh. Ugh. I'm the last clone on my Guido. What am I gonna do? And now the droid army is pushing me. This is a screwed play. This is so screwed.
Go to Geonosis.
I don't think I've unlocked Geonosis yet. What am I supposed to... I don't even know how far we into recording, and I've already lost the game like 3 times.
Oh my!
I did
Maybe
preface
we
this
should have
by
played the
saying,
training mission first.
yeah, maybe we should have played the training mission. I did tell Gunny when we started recording that it has been a long time since I played this. Like, a very long time since I played this. Screw you, Clinker. Die. There we go.
Filthy fucking clanker.
Die, Clinker.
Whoa, buddy.
That's a slur
that's
for
a-
droids.
We
That's
can't
a
be using
sword.
those slurs against droids around here.
We'll get demonetized.
Yeah,
We'll get demonetized by the
We're gonna get
CIS.
demonetized.
The CIS is going to put a blockade on our trade route if we say that shit.
The Trade Federation.
We're gonna protest the taxation of our trade routes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Wow.
He's getting fucked.
Whether
on,
or not
clutch.
I suck at this, this is gonna go up. This is gonna go on YouTube.
Clutch or kick.
Oh man, oh, okay, we're done.
Oh.
That's it. We defeated.
Well,
Oh my
unfortunate.
goodness.
Damn.
All right, let's stop the first recording there and let's try again. Oh boy.